It's Monday, the 29th of June 2020, and that means one thing and one thing only. Why do I sound a bit more like a sort of BBC Radio 4 presenter today? That means one thing, or someone reading a storybook. Like, what's his name? The guy who, I don't know. Anyway, I feel like I'm going to be reading James and the Giant Peach today. I'm not sure why. But anyway, hey, it's me, it's your host, Edward C. Lewis. And I'm joined, of course, by, every time we get this wrong, every time it's first. And I've got a sore back. So don't make me do stuff like this, because this is painful. If you ever hear today a sharp intake of breath, it's because I've moved my back too quickly. I don't know what's wrong with it.
You need one of those ergonomic chairs that sort of, bend you in strange places.
I am sitting here all day on this
1930s chair.
Yeah, so that's not good, is it? There you go, there's one. It's called 30s. Interestingly, the Honey Thief says, "I want to be like WNL when I grow up." And I thought that was interesting because I don't have a choice in the matter. Like, it's my destiny. Is unfortunately
your destiny
to become just
Luke.
like WNL, yes. And there could be worse things. Yeah,
worse, better, yes.
How was your weekend?
My weekend was fantastic. It is good to be back, though. I mean, yesterday you and I were coerced out onto a walk, weren't we? And it was like in a hurricane.
It was good, yeah.
But we survived. We survived, yeah.
When you say coerced, we gladly agreed. It was good. It was a nice walk.
I mean, but you can tell something's wrong when sand is about 3 feet off of the beach and going this way. The water is going that way, and you're the only one there.
It was quite beautiful, actually. The way that because the sea was really far out as well, and so you could see. I'm probably a bit quieter today, because I can see that I'm quieter on the thing. What about now? Hopefully that... There? Maybe that's better. Who knows? It was a windy walk, yes. And it was amazing, because you couldn't see the sea. It was so far out. But you could see the wind blowing the sand towards you. But the effect made it look kind of as if it was going sideways, and it was almost a mist of sand, and then the water was rippling towards you, so it had these kind of because obviously there was the bits where you have kind of the just I don't know what you call them, just bits of water every now and again that aren't the sea but kind of leftovers from when the sea had been there, and they were that was rippling forwards, and then you had the kind of grey sky above and people getting blown. There was that one point where we were trying to go through the sand dunes where we actually had to, I felt like we were walking through a sandstorm in a sci-fi movie. It was all very exciting.
It was.
Things are just falling around. My mouse is falling off the table. I'm clicking things.
When it comes to sand, this morning, my toast, there was no need for cinnamon because I still have the grains of sand and grit between my teeth.
In your beard. Very good. Very nice. How is everybody? I've just noticed that Max Flashheart, Edelweiss, Commander Nexus, Silky Nerd, The Honey Thief, Azric 40, Two Zookeepers Girl, Jack Little, Millstone Barn, Durgel, Edelweiss. All of the best ones are here, and thank you so much for joining us. You are very welcome, and I hope you had lovely weekends yourselves. Did anybody else do anything special? A single solitary figure, black cape, thrown about his thin form by the passing wind. I glanced away momentarily, distracted by the baying gulls, and when I returned to view the figure, he was gone. Just let that sit there for a second.
It's a quotation. I'm not sure from what. Or Jack, are you just writing off the cuff right now? Yeah.
Oh, well, if it is, it's very good. He's quoting himself.
A very long cuff to yeah.
Yeah. Yay! Like Mad Max. Yes. God, Mad Max Fury Road is one of my favorite films ever. Have you seen Fury Road?
Have I?
Yeah.
No. Sadly, my there are great gaps in my in my repertoire of films, and I haven't seen it.
Oh, it is one of my favorite films ever. Maybe top 10. It's so good.
Well, you know, I very, very, very seldom go beyond an original film in any series. You know that.
Yeah, but no, because Mad Max, any world, it's George Miller. Yes, George Miller is the director of Mad Max Fury Road and of the original Mad Max films and of Babe Pig in the City. Did you know that? And Happy Feet 2.
Again, I only saw the original Babe.
You don't need to see Babe Pig in the City, but it is like a strange fever dream of a movie, and it's really peculiar. And Miller, he's just actually, I think he's a genius. But hey, let's continue on. Fury Road is just off Anger Drive. Nice. Hey, Silky Nerd went for a swim in the pool. You've got a pool, or is it a pool nearby, or do you live in somewhere very exotic with lots of lovely weather? Let us know. My mother unplugged all of the AV gear in the lounge.
And we'll all join you. Yes,
yeah. Well, hey, pool party at Silky Nerds, perhaps. That person on Twitter who claimed that the director of the new Mad Max film will clearly never seen the original. It just plays in that universe in such an amazing way. Fury Road it's a standalone experience. It's just an incredible achievement in practical effects, and practical mixed with digital, but mainly practical. Just the stunt work in it, and it's just an hour and a half of non-stop intensity. That breath there is me breathing through the strange muscle strain that's just right here. It's very odd. I've got a pool in my backyard, but you got to come to New York. Pool party at Silky Nerds, everyone. Is that everyone in here that's invited? I don't know.
Is that upstate New York or New York City?
We've got 21
top
people
of a penthouse, or?
I love it. I mean, it's probably New York State, isn't it? You can't have a pool in New York City unless you're a millionaire.
I've been in a pool in New Jersey, in Hoboken, overlooking the river and New York. But that's been decades ago. But it was very nice.
Jack Little did a first stream with a 2 new machine setup. I saw you tweeting about that. Nothing exploded. Well done. That's amazing. Long Island. There you go. Ed needs a massage backseat. No, the Honey Thief. No, you can't because of social distancing. It might be New York Island in Rotherham. It could be New York Island in Rotherham. If it's not Manhattan, I'm not coming. I'll bring my Speedos as Nexus. Right, see you all there, all 21 of us. Well, plus us too, 23 of us are all coming. So what we got for this week? What exciting things in store do we have for this week?
Exciting. Well, I did give you a little glimpse last week of one of the rounds this week. I'm still working on it, but tomorrow I think we're going to have a round on the Wild West. Okay? And we are talking the American Wild West. So put on your spurs, your chaps, get your 10-gallon hat on, and get ready for a quiz on the Wild West. But that's tomorrow. Today it's just going to be a little bit of general knowledge, this and that, whatever I feel like asking.
All right. Great stuff. I'd see that's nice because you have had a busy weekend. Mostly Wild West.
Yeehaw! Yeah, you have to say yeehaw.
Okay.
Hey, let's hear you say. Come on, put something in it. Yeehaw!
All right. Yeah. That's no. We'll save it for tomorrow. Have you got any cowboy gear that we could wear? Got any Stetsons?
Probably not. But hey, I'm from Ohio. This is it, you know. I'm sure I told you this before. I had some friends over here who took me to some Wild West evening, and they said, we'll pick you up, at 7 o'clock. And they picked me up, and they were crestfallen. You could see on their faces. They said, well, where's your spurs? Where's your boots? And I said, I'm from Ohio. We don't dress funny like that.
What is wrong with me today?
Except, of course, for Annie Oakley, who's already featured in a quiz last week. She was from Ohio, but ended up in a Wild West show and things. An excellent markswoman, yeah.
Yes, as you said, she showed up in a quiz last week, right? Isn't Captain Kirk from Ohio? Yes.
Captain. Yeah, well, lots of people are from Ohio. The standing joke is that Neil Armstrong was from Ohio and he went all the way to the moon to escape it.
Okay, let's do some quiz questions. I'm going to minimize the quiz chat. And welcome to the week. that looked like I was checking my watch. I wasn't. It was just I spotted this on the screen. I'm wearing 2 jumpers because I'm cold. All right. Bye, everyone.
Are you ready? Okay, so Edward, you can't see.
I can't
they
see.
Can.
I can't
well,
see. I can't see what they're writing.
Can't see. You can't see.
I can still see.
But yeah, you'll be giving me your question. Well, your answers to the questions after, of course, I've ascertained what the chatters think. I'll take their first 3 answers. If we have consensus, that's their answer. If there's no consensus, it'll be the first of the 3, and we'll see how we stack up. Can I remind you that 8-6, 8-5, you've had two fairly straightforward losses in your last 2 quizzes. So it's time you redressed the balance. Okay, you ready?
Yep. Sorry.
Okay. That's okay. Question number 1.
I had 15 notifications and I felt like it might be something important, but it absolutely wasn't. So it's okay.
You get to, I get, my phone occasionally, goes off and I think, wow, someone has contacted me. And it's merely my provider saying your bill is ready. Check it out. Pay the money.
Oh, I'll send you more messages from now on. I didn't even realize that you got a new phone. I thought you were still using your Nokia 5210 or whatever it is.
No. I do. I have to check it occasionally because a lot of other people think that's the only phone I have, and they still send a lot of stuff through there.
Yeah, I don't think
I can't check back.
Do I have your new number?
I don't know. Yes, you do.
Okay, you do. Good. Right, I'm gonna. I didn't. Yeah, you can now receive picture messages and stuff. This is the thing.
Yeah. Well, and someday you'll teach me how to send them. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay, question number 1. Question number 1. I want to know how many seconds, usually, does a boxer have to be knocked down for before being considered to be knocked out? In the world of boxing, how many seconds does a boxer have to be knocked down for before being considered to be knocked out? I have their answer.
It's got to be 10.
It is 10, yes. And it depends on the referee, 1, 2, but, they're pretty good. In their head, they're going, Mississippi, 2, Mississippi, 3,
Yeah,
and it is 10 seconds.
It must be quite.
So well done.
Yeah.
And the chat stream, hey, the chatter's got it right as well. So after 1 question, it's 1 point apiece.
Good stuff.
Question number 2.
I'd like to know that confetti
how many official time zones are there in China?
Oh, no.
How many official time zones are there in China? Well, the answers are starting to come in.
I'm taking it very seriously today, and it's because
you're taking it very seriously.
I can't freely express myself today because I'm frozen in this, like staying still because the pain is getting worse.
I have some medicine. Yes,
I've taken none of your heavy 60-plus-year-old codeine pills.
The best medicine I ever had. Laughter is the best medicine. No, but the best medicine I ever had was I was in the Seychelles, and I got off the plane, and my foot swelled up. I couldn't walk. Everything was bad. And I thought, okay, the week is gone. Oh. But the local insurance people said, we'll take care of you. And they took me to a local doctor. And this place was beautiful. Stranger than my study, with all sorts of old cabinets and things like that built into the walls. And he gave me this prescription and said, here, take 1 of these a day for the next 3 days. Okay? Immediate success. After about 3 hours, I could walk, I could dance, I could somersault, and I've never been able to somersault in my life. Shoulder separations. But basically, I took the medicine bottle back with me here to England afterwards and showed it to my doctor. And his jaw dropped. He was appalled. He said, they only give this to horses when they're ready to die. It was great.
Were you on ketamine?
Great.
Was it ketamine?
There was no pain whatsoever.
Was it ketamine, did you say?
No, it wasn't ketamine, but it was something he said, illegal to give to human beings.
Massive opioid thing. Oof.
It certainly worked. Anyway, sorry.
No, I'd say it's a good story.
Back to question 2. Do you have an answer for me?
Now I have a crippling opioid addiction. I haven't told you about... But hey, question number 2. Do I have an opioid addiction? What question is it again? Sorry, what's the question?
How many official time zones are there in China? 1. You're absolutely right. I mean, it's a state-imposed communist state. Big place, if you're talking about, as the sun goes around, goes around, as the sun stays there and the earth goes around. Well, it should be several more, but it is just the one official. And the chatters knew that as well. It's still perfection on both points. We've got 2 points apiece. Question number 3. Number 3, simple 50-50. It's true or false. I'll read out a statement, and if you agree with it, write down the entire word true. If you disagree, write down the entire word false. Here's your statement. Although they are mammals, both hippos and whales do not have sweat glands. Is that true or false? Although they are mammals, both hippos and whales do not have sweat glands. True or false?
I'm not yawning because I'm bored. This pain is very strange. Don't worry, I'm not going to dwell on it. We're going to push through the pain. I had a headache on Friday as well. I feel like I'm a man falling apart, 32 years old. I've got clicking wrists and... Oh, they're not.
I have their answer.
It's not clicking right now, but it... Oh. Can't hear that, can you? No.
I can see it.
Yeah, it's painful. It's not painful, but it's just bits of me clicking that weren't last year or 2 years ago. You know what else is bad? You've
forgotten the question.
Yeah.
Although they are mammals,
Thank
both
you.
hippos and whales do not have sweat glands. True or false?
The entire word true.
They've gone for the entire word true as well. And they pointed out, of course, that we've already talked about babe, and pigs don't have sweat glands either. The fact is that, yes, it is true.
Yes, dogs don't have sweat glands either, right?
But their aquatic lifestyles and things like that, neither hippos nor whales have those sweat glands.
Dogs don't sweat either, do they?
They do an awful lot of temperature control through that tongue. It's not just, I'm happy to see you.
Yeah. Oh, I like dogs. I like dogs.
Hey,
who doesn't like dogs? Well, I can understand why some people wouldn't like dogs.
I mean, animals in general. I do like animals. Although I met a dog the other day that didn't like me. It was a little dachshund. And most dogs I can go, oh, hi, how are you? And this one almost took my hand off.
Really?
Yeah.
Must have smelt your American lies.
Hey,
I'm sorry, I don't know why I said that. Moving on, next question.
Moving on. It's 3 points apiece. Still perfection. It's question number 4. We've got a weather multiple guess here. I'd like to know which country, per head of population, uses the greatest number of umbrellas. Is it Denmark, Belgium, or England? A weather multiple guess. Which country per head of population uses the greatest number of umbrellas? Is it Denmark, Belgium, or England?
Ooh.
Not yet. I haven't got their answer yet. Jack Little's wondering, have we ever had a 10 to 10? No, we haven't.
Don't do this.
When we do get that 10 to 10,
it's the confetti canyon.
We've got a confetti canyon, yes. Ready to go off.
By the way, confetti cannon, but we keep saying canyon by accident, and it sounds more fun to have a confetti canyon.
Not yet.
I don't think we'll get it. Not right now, because this one's a hardie. Unless we're both lucky.
I have their answer.
England.
England. Yeah. Alien agrees with you that it is England, and it is England. Unfortunately, they went for Belgium.
No confetti cannon, but me taking a lead.
So, yeah, it's 4 points to 3. You forged into the lead.
I am pleasantly surprised.
All three places do record a great deal of rain, but I don't know. I think it's all my fault because I do lose about 3 cheap umbrellas a year.
Right.
So it all comes down to me. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I apologize.
I don't think I've ever owned an umbrella.
Chatters probably is Belgium, but hey, my fault. Okay.
I don't think I've ever owned an umbrella. I just picked. Well, I have, but I don't think I've ever bought one. Actually, yes, I know I've bought one, but that's a different story. The one I've bought, like in terms of the ones I've had in my house, never bought one. Because people just always leave them everywhere, don't they? And you just use them. So maybe it's me taking your umbrellas. So maybe it's a combination of our
combination. Well, we would cancel each other out then. So no apologies to Catherine then again because it comes down to others and it must be England. I do have an umbrella of yours.
Oh.
In my bottom drawer. I'll give it back to you later today.
Yeah. Okay.
I do.
I also bought a American flag, Stars and Stripes umbrella when I was in Washington. recently. Washington, D.C.
Why?
Because it was pouring down with rain, and I mean some of the most torrential rain I've ever seen. And it was right there on the street, and I thought it would be funny.
You know that they... Well, yeah, okay, fine, yes. I hope you didn't then put it on the ground or anything like that, because...
Oh, no, I danced in the
rain. They're very concerned. You did a singing in the rain dance?
I did a little bit of a singing in the rain dance, and I was very proud of my American heritage.
Okay. Hey, well, you're ahead 4 points to 3, and it's question number 5, halfway through today's quiz, all about whatever I feel like asking. Question number 5. If you ordered pamplemousse in a French restaurant, Pamplemousse, if you ordered...
Mickey Mouse, pamplemousse.
Let's hold our banners high. What fruit would the waiter bring you?
Pamplemousse. Nearly.
In a French restaurant, what fruit would the waiter bring you?
Pamplemousse. I can't help it.
Jack Little says foam, but no, yeah, this is it. No, we're starting to get the answers coming in. We don't have consensus yet. I have consensus and I have an answer. What's yours?
Grapefruit.
It is grapefruit. Yes, I thought I could catch you out on that.
Why?
They've gone for apples with a tinge, side order of pineapple. But yeah, so you're 2 points ahead. It is, yeah, grapefruit.
It's one of my favorite. Also, mon grand-père, il boit pamplemousse. Non, il mange pamplemousse.
I can't eat pamplemousse because of my heart medicine and things like that. Not that I would really want to eat it. I used to sort of smother it in a lot of sugar on the top, and that made it edible. Sorry.
Non, j'aime pamplemousse. I think that it's a very strong taste. It's like when you drink it, it's like, oh! And I think that more stuff in the world should be like that. Like a punch in the face when you drink it. Like pamplemousse juice. So it's sharp, isn't it? It's a very almost bitter taste.
It is.
I like it.
You know, I'm no great fan of citric things or citrus.
You aren't, are you?
Like
this is true. This is the truth. Yes.
Laura says, Le Grand Louis mange le pamplemousse.
Le Grand Louis?
Thanks The Simpsons. Yeah, so quoting The Simpsons there. Yeah, the frog.
Maybe.
The frog eating the
Maybe that's where I got it from.
Okay, hey, you got a point. And it is 5 points to 3 at the halfway stage.
Unbelievable.
You still have perfection on the run. We'll see if it catches up with you or bypasses or whatever. It's question number 6. Okay, a bit of a multiple guess. I'm going to give you the correct answer as well as a couple of wrong ones. Okay, so listen carefully. I'd like to know which author once said, "Nothing that happens after we are 12 matters very much." Which author once said, "Nothing that happens after we are 12 matters very much"? Was it Roald Dahl, J.M. Barrie, or Enid Blyton?
Ooh.
Roald Dahl, J.M. Barrie, or Enid Blyton, who said nothing that happens after we are 12 matters very much? That's question number 6. Osric42 is saying, you know, he's getting them on, he's spurring them on, saying we need to salvage our average.
No, Osric, I'm sorry. Well, no, I'm not sorry.
Whereas Edelweiss says, I love rhubarb. I mean, we're still on trying to get away from grapefruit. Yeah.
Why are we talking about rhubarb? I think
Edelweiss likes the good options that I've provided here. Oh, wow. We had 3. Oh, no. I know. I have their answer. We've had 3 different goes in 3, so I have to take their first. No consensus.
Enid Blyton.
Commander Nexus was the first off the mark for them, and they went for Enid Blyton as well. EB, not EB White, you know, and what was that?
Give us the answer.
But they then went with Roald Dahl and J.M. Barrie afterwards. It was actually Peter Pan author J.M. Barrie.
Oh, is it? Oh, of
J.M. Barrie.
course. Never Neverland and all that. Yeah. Oh, that's annoying.
Nothing that happens after we're 12 matters very much.
Did Enid Blyton do the famous five?
Sorry?
Did Enid Blyton do the famous five?
Yeah.
I imagined it was something that one of those kids would say.
And the Secret Seven, all sorts of things, with Timmy the dog and stuff like that. Yeah. The Secret Faraway Tree.
Did they get it right?
All kinds of things. They got it wrong. You got it wrong. It's now still 5 points to 3.
I'm still ahead, guys. Let's do this. Next question.
Question number 7. Number 7, you've got a 1 in 7 chance at this, okay? Dienstag. Dienstag. Dienstag is the German word for which day of the week? Dienstag.
Oh.
Which day of the week? And I'll give you a clue. There are only 7 of them.
Thank you.
I like reading the chat stream. It's good. You chatters, you're excellent. Your badinage is fun.
Badinage. Is that like banter? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Great. Badinage.
Badinage. B-A-D. Yeah.
Ah, badinage. I don't know badinage.
French for banter. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
is it? Okay, badinage. I'm going to use that one. Thank you.
We use it. I mean, the English use it as well. Okay, I have their answer, and yours is.
It's not Montag. It's not Freitag.
We're down to 5.
Yeah, I know. Sonntag, I think, is Sunday.
Down to 4.
Sattag. Tutag. Let's try Tuesday.
You're going to try Tuesday. You guessed absolutely correctly. You were probably thinking also maybe of Donnerstag, which was Thursday, the 2 that begin with a D. But yeah, Tuesday is correct. And the chat stream got it as well.
What's Wednesday?
Wednesday, Mittwoch, midweek.
Ah, Mittwoch, yeah.
Mittwoch. Oh. And Samstag, Saturday, sometimes they say Sonnabend, sort of like the eve of Sunday. So they do sometimes refer to it as that.
Nice.
Yeah. Die Deutsch, interessante Sprachwörter für die Ausländer.
Yeah.
6 points to 4. Okay, so you both progress. They got it right as well. We're on to question number 8. Number 8 is back over to a multiple guess. Again, I'll give you the right answer and a couple of wrong ones. Be careful. I'd like to know, in which country was gin first produced? Was it England, France, or Holland? In which country was gin first produced? France or Holland? I have their answer.
Is Holland not a region of the Netherlands?
Netherlands, yes. If be pedantic all you like. Yes.
Holland, please.
Holland. I see. I always think about football teams and the way they dress, but yeah.
Sorry.
You're absolutely correct, as are they. It is Holland. I mean, although there are, some dissenters who say that back in the 11th century, Italian monks used to use juniper berries with some spirits and things like that. But yeah, for the most part, we talk about Holland. I think the English fought the Dutch in the 30 Years' War in the 17th century in Holland, and when they went over there, they saw Dutch soldiers drinking what was it called, Genever. It would boost their morale before the battles, and that's where we got the term Dutch courage.
Oh,
yeah. So we brought back, the phrases Dutch courage as well as
some gin.
Yeah, gin.
Huh.
Yeah. So hey, it's 7 points to 5. Going into question number 9. Can I say, Edward, that you are now on for at least a draw?
At least a draw. Everybody. Look, what a great day it's going to be. This is just to feel... I know what you're doing. You're doing it deliberately to sympathise for my back pain.
I'm doing that, and I also know that you're going to do miserably on tomorrow's quiz on the Wild West.
I'm a Wild West expert.
Oh, you heard that, chatters. He's a Wild West expert.
I'm shaking my head vigorously as I say it.
Oh, okay, yeah. A slight delay there, yeah. I just thought that was part of the back pain, yeah. The head was coming unscrewed, yes.
Something like that.
Okay, question number 9 then. Next to last in today's quiz. I'd like to know, what does the 40 refer to in the name of the 1960s Ford car, the GT40? GT40. A Ford car of the 1960s. What does the 40 refer to? And try to be specific.
And try to be specific.
I have their answer.
I'm imagining it's the 40th anniversary of Ford cars.
The 40th anniversary of Ford cars. I mean, yeah, some of them, they thought it was possibly the 40th model. Yeah. It's actually the height of the vehicle in inches.
Oh, come on.
From 40 inches.
It was good. I mean, you'd have to.
It was rather low slung.
You'd have to be quite a connoisseur, you know. A
connoisseur. Well,
yeah.
Max Flashheart and McCurtain, sorry, are connoisseurs.
They got it right.
Yes, they got it right.
Well done. Yeah. Well done.
I mean, Max came right in with height, and then when I said be more specific in inches, it's true. Yeah,
nice.
It's the inches off the ground of the Ford. I don't think with your back today, it'd be a car you'd want to be getting into.
No, I'm not. It's not that bad. It's just unpleasant.
Or maybe not getting out of afterwards. Yeah.
And I would just use my upper body, and I think that's part of the problem is that I've been doing these exercise videos, and it hurts when I do this, and I think I over rely on my upper body strength less than my core, and I think that's what's happened here. There you go, little insight into my physique.
As far as I'm, I sort of left you on cores are something that apples have. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so but beyond that. Yeah, I would hate to think that I even could find my core or get anywhere near it.
It's somewhere there.
Okay, hey, they got it right.
Yeah,
you didn't. They've gained a point. It's nicely poised here. You've got 7 points. They've got 6. It's time for question number 10.
All right.
Number 10. We're back over to another multiple guess. I'm going to give you the right answer and a couple of wrong ones. So listen carefully. According to officialcharts.com, which of the following 3 songs spent the longest time at the top of the singles chart? Which of the following 3 songs spent the longest time
at
the
top of the singles chart? But go on.
Was it A, Wet, Wet, Wet with Love Is All Around, B, Bryan Adams with Everything I Do It For You, or C, Queen with Bohemian Rhapsody? Which one spent the longest time at the top of the singles chart? A, Wet, Wet, Wet with Love Is All Around. B, Bryan Adams with Everything I Do It For You. Or C, Queen with Bohemian Rhapsody.
So the one I was waiting for was... Waiting for still to say it, but the one I thought it was before you even gave me the options.
Yeah. I have their answer now.
Was B, Everything I Do It For You by Bryan Adams.
And you're going for that then?
Of course.
You were waiting for it. Your anticipation paid off. Yes, it is. Everything I do it for you. And the chatter's got it as well. Okay. So, hey, Edward, a momentous occasion. Out of 54 quizzes, you have just won your 7th.
7 of 54. Hey, that's over 10%.
Yes, and we'll have a round on maths next time. I know you'd enjoy that as well.
I will not enjoy that. 5.4. I don't even want to try. It's about 12% of quizzes, right? Something.
8-7. You've done very well there. Yeah. Love Is All Around spent 15 weeks at number 1. Bohemian Rhapsody was right behind with 14 weeks. But Everything I Do It For You spent 16 weeks at number 1.
Well.
It's not the actual record holder, though. Do you know what the record holder is? We have to go back, cast your minds back to 1953. I can just about get there.
Is it Bob Dylan? No. Go on, tell me. Bob Dylan was 60s.
I had to learn and sing it in choir as a kid. I Believe by Frankie Lane. I believe for every drop of rain that falls. That one.
Was it just because there was no other songs out at the time?
It was up there for 18 weeks at number 1.
Because there was nothing else out at the time.
You're right. They only put out one every year. No,
That's impressive.
it was quite a popular song. Yeah.
Of course. Anyway, lovely, lovely. Well done, everybody. Thank you all for coming along today, and thank you for taking part. I can't believe I won. That's amazing. I would play the celebration song, but at this point, it's getting tacky.
Hey, Millstone Barn has pointed out, of course, that we'll have to have a maths quiz at some point. I mean, please is in capital letters. I'll have to have a go at some point with a maths quiz.
Yeah.
So, Edward, gird your loins.
Oh, I'm going to be so bad at that, though. You'll have to make it fun maths. A quiz about maths.
Fun maths.
It's not going to be good. That's going to be 0 out of 10 for me.
Physics is fun. Maths is, yeah, okay, yeah.
Oh, my God. The chart is congrats again. Thank you, Alien. Thank you so much. We have all been awesome. Yeah, we've all been the best ones, and it's been as always an absolute pleasure to have you, the best ones, here watching this. Now, before we move on to our next segment, which is the nature thing, which, by the way, we don't have any updated videos, but I do have something else to show. I just wanted to say, kind of, as things are changing, as things are sort of moving around a little in the world, and things are people are starting to open up the doors from their caves and pull back the strange vines that have grown over their doors. We might, start to chill out on these a bit. And I don't think we'll do go down to 2 day a week, go down to 1. But it might just be basically in a couple of weeks, we might be done, basically. So just keep it in mind. I'm not stopping right now, but and we'll be back. It's an indefinite, is that the right word? An indefinite hiatus.
Indefinite, yeah.
What does that mean? Is that a maths term?
Well, yes, in a sense. Very, very not seldom used. But yes, indefinite.
Indefinite. Okay. Indefinite hiatus. Can we have a Biscuit review? Sure. We'll do a Biscuit review. No, don't be sad face yet. Let's not be sad about it. I just wanted to tell you in advance. I'm not going to go on about it. This is the last time I mention it for now. I'm just letting you know. The good ones that always turn up. Anyway, let's have a look at this thing. Much love. And yeah, any suggestions for quizzes over the next few days? Of course, get them in now. Stunned silence. Stop being stunned silence. RRR subscribe to Twitch Prime for 4 months. 4 month streak. Thank you so much. On that note as well. By the way, we're stopping. Subscribe. Don't be silly. It's going to be fine. And I'll be back as well. Stops his lower lip wobbling. Don't worry. Exactly, Osric. Edward and WNL have done a huge service to us last month. We should be happy and thankful for that. Oh, no, I think everybody, everybody knows that, and this has always been a fun side thing for me, and it was all part of the this COVID thing that completely changed everyone's lives, and we were like, right, let's do something because we need to help in our little tiny way to make people feel as if there's some normality. So that's why we did it, and that's why we're here. So, and I feel like those things are sort of changing just that little bit, and everyone's ready. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Let's carry on before I get emotional too, because I don't want to. Let's have a look at this. That's my screen, as you know. And this is Art Attack. No, it's not. It's this is this video here, which I found on my laptop the other day because I've forgotten that we recorded it. Now we're just going to sit here and watch for the next hour and a half as we watch me getting my hair cut. That's what it looked like before, and yeah, we're just going to watch for an hour and a half now. It's like taking a photo. Look at that poser. All right, and then yeah, you can start to see you getting to work, and I'm just skipping ahead now. And it took God, we were there for quite some time. Look at that face. Look at that facial expression there. Oh, that was that bit there where I was laughing. You see that bit? That's when you put a. There you go. Look. Ooh.
I drew no blood.
Yeah, but you did put scissors in my ear.
Well, that was just a warning. Hold still.
Very unfortunate. But you can see, yeah. That was the thing we were going off. That was the the guidance, wasn't it? It looks already so much smarter. Picking my nose, twiddling my mustache. I don't know what you're doing there. Doing something. There was a point where I start complaining. You can see now I'm not enjoying myself anymore.
Well, you see, I had absolutely no idea what I was doing, but I just saw barbers look like this and act like this. So that was it.
Yeah, you did a good job. Watch. There's no sound, unfortunately. What am I complaining about, clearly, at this point?
I have no idea. I'd blocked it all out.
Look at that one. I'm clearly not enjoying that.
A bit of feathering.
Yeah. Okay. All right, here we go. And then, yeah, and then it ran out of battery because it's been on for so long. That's me then being, yeah, that's when it ran out of battery. That moment there. All right. Oh, well, there you go. That was unfortunately the only that we have. But you're saying, Jack says he's very good at lip readings, and he says you're saying thank you, Jack. Very good. I look like one of those customers who keeps changing my name. Nice chimney, says McCurtains. Such hairs, says Jean Below. The butcher of Cambridge, Smack Flashheart. The butcher of Preston. There's 5 minutes of WNL just reading the paper, making snip snip noises with the scissors.
Yeah, there we go.
That's good. No towel around the shoulders. Yeah, I remembered that. We didn't go for the towel around the shoulders. That was a lot of hair.
Yeah, we could have done the hot razor, the strop, and I could have worked on the beard as well. Yeah.
You've got the long tail tit picture. Oh no, wait. Did we show the cold tit on camera?
I'm not sure.
Last time, I think we did, didn't we?
At about 4 o'clock in the morning, there was one. Yeah.
No. Yeah, I think we did actually. I think we already showed this one, but maybe Osric sent. I'll show it tomorrow. Yes, this thing. I love this. This is a cold tit. It turns out. My friend, who is a zoologist, who was also we'll leave this for another time. But there, yeah, cold tit apparently. If you haven't seen this one already, but there you go. That's cute.
And they've virtually invaded us. We have quite a few of them now. Yeah.
Hair down your back is very annoying and itchy. Lol. And then you filmed the ride to hospital as you shoved snipped my ear. It's part of my ear off. All right, everyone. Right, it's time to go. Have a lovely lunch, and we'll see you.
Reenacting Van Gogh.
Well, would you like to do another one of these tomorrow, WNL?
Why not?
Yeah, me too. Me too. I would very much like it. All right. See you.
Wild West tomorrow.
Wild West. Make sure you do your research. Play Red Dead Redemption 2 for a bit, and maybe just Google Wild West quizzes and see what comes up. See ya. Thanks, Jack Little, for the ending video. Bye.